Somewhere beyond the recesses of time and space, two podcasters are set adrift in a machine, picking up transmissions of movies that are forgotten but not gone.
We have an opportunity, Truman.
Yeah, a business opportunity.
I did some research, just because I was like, surely this can't be true.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm someone who not only watches a lot of films. I like to think I study. I'm a student of film.
Yeah, I'd say that you are. That counts.
I always hesitant to call myself an expert at anything.
Mm-hmm.
That said, I feel confident in having a certain amount of expertise to say there isn't a name for the subgenre of film in which a human character bonds with an animal, and then that animal goes through the different lives of other characters before returning back to the main character.
Right. Kind of like the many movies that came out in the past 10 years where a dog's voiced by a celebrity. A dog's purpose, a dog's journey
life.
Home. Yeah. The art of racing in the rain.
I think there's an opportunity here. Now, I want to acknowledge that I tried this last season by saying that group of actors was called the Splat Pack, and turns out there was a Splat Pack already.
And they sued us. Yeah, no. You don't want to be splatted again.
I don't want to be burned again, so I did extra due diligence for this, and I can honestly say there is not an agreed upon term for this genre of movie, and therefore I think we should put our hat in the ring for coining one.
Okay. I have one idea.
Okay.
But
I have no ideas.
You have no ideas. Well, so you did all the research, but then you did no thought into you were really I'm going to put it all on Truman to come up with something.
Here's the thing. I have a few. I don't like them. I don't like any of them. I don't feel like they capture exactly what the genre does.
This is why no one has come up with a name for it. Like, it's been identified as a genre, but nobody can come up with a name that they like.
Right.
So I would describe it as perhaps a pet project. Because it's about a pet, and a bunch of people hang out with him. Landen is not liking this at all. He's wrinkling up his nose,
mulling it,
shaking his.
No, I see the idea has gone in my head, and I'm shaking my head.
Oh,
back
you're
and
swirling
forth
it around. You're at the winery.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's got legs. Yeah, how are the tannins on
Exactly.
Truman's idea? It's very bitter.
Let me give you one of mine, and I'll tell you what I don't like about mine.
Okay.
I was thinking Animal Odyssey.
Okay.
But the thing is, it's not sexy enough. Like, it doesn't quite capture.
Animals.
Like, no. Like, it doesn't have a sexy hook. It doesn't explain what it is the way that, like, a slasher film says what it is.
Yeah. But, I mean, lots of film genre names are not necessarily sexy. Like war film, like war movie, that's not like a sexy hook.
No, but that's a category. That's not. There are subgenres within the war film that apply to it that are sexier and have bigger hooks and describe what that kind of film is.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm trying to think of, like, how do you capture the kind of mystical nature of the relationship, whether it's with an initial owner or the many owners an animal has throughout the film. How do you capture the tapestry of lives?
It's like an animatchmaker, like Animal and Matchmaker.
It sounds like a series of, like, sci-fi YA novels.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like a dating site that matches up people who like anime.
It's a dating site for horse girls to meet horse boys.
I mean, honestly, there's a fortune to be made there. I don't know. I guess the other problem with the Animal Odyssey is it sort of suggests a movie more like Homeward Bound or something, where a bunch of animals go on an adventure together.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't capture the like all of the elements that I'm trying to capture here.
Yeah. What else? What other ones have you got?
I don't like any of them, but all right. Here's some others that I had. Dog's Eye Narrative.
Yeah, I don't like that one either.
Thank you.
You were right. You had a very good assessment of that one. That one sucks.
I really latched onto this one, but it just is. It is not indicative of the animal part, but loyalty porn.
Oh, okay. I don't.
It sounds like more like a subgenre that doesn't exist yet of like tradwife films that are about to come out in the next decade.
yeah, exactly. That's a whole thing. They would be probably referred to as loyalty kink. Yeah, but I like the thing that you're getting into, because what those movies really trade on is this notion of like of an enduring love that transcends species.
Okay, how do you feel about this taste? We have magical realism.
Yeah.
And this is a kind of variation on that. What if it's magical animalism?
Oh, okay. Or animal magnetism, because the animal attracts a lot of different.
So we've got A Dog's Purpose. We've got My Dog Skip. We've got Anchorman. We've got
wait. How does Anchorman fit into that? Like Baxter is in a few scenes, but it's not about Baxter having adventures with multiple other people.
It's all about Ron Burgundy and his crew having animal magnetism.
Yeah, okay, maybe mine's not as descriptive as I thought it was then. I guess if it's casting that wide of a net, then I've done something wrong.
All right. Well, maybe we can continue to workshop it, but I think there's an opportunity here I don't want to let go of, and I feel like now that we've put it out in the world, someone else is going to swoop in under our nose.
Yeah, and monetize that name for a genre and make all those big bucks. That's where the money is these days. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I think that the movie War Horse, which is what we're discussing today, by the way, I think it might be the most 30 Rock movie we've ever done.
More than Marcy X?
Yeah, I think it is. Because this movie, which again, the concept is just a horse Forrest Gumping his way through World War I. It's kind of ridiculous enough if you explain the logline of what it is, that it could be a joke on 30 Rock of like a 3-episode arc of like Jenna is auditioning to be in this movie or something like that.
Yeah. Don't you feel like 30 Rock would just take it one step more absurd, though? Like, it wouldn't be War Horse. It would be, like, Space Horse.
That's the sequel. I mean, like, you asked for more horse. What's more horse than going to space? I guess so, but then also the kind of, like... I don't know, the earnestness with which all those scenes are played of him with the horse and him staring at the horse and being obsessed with the horse. Right. Like, that feels like something you see a snippet of, or you know, the obvious corollary of the movie they go to see on Seinfeld. Like, I can picture Elaine and like David Puddy in the theater, and we're just hearing the dialogue from the screen being like, "Oi, it's a war horse." Yes, a war horse. Like, which are actual lines from the movie. Like, the fact, I don't know. Like, the fact that it's the buddy animal movie set that is also a prestige World War I War is Hell movie.
Sack horse instead of sack lunch.
I want to see how the horse gets in that sack. Is it a small horse or a big sack?
I don't know how this didn't come up on the main episode. Oh my god. I inadvertently watched a sequel to War Horse right after this.
Yeah.
Because I was so upset of watching War Horse during spooky season, and again, I know this is 2026, but we're recording this back in October, and I was like, I don't want to give up my entire night, the week leading up to Halloween, to War Horse. Mm-hmm. I need to watch something spooky, and I was on Shudder and just put on a movie called Baghead.
Baghead.
And I pressed play the first two actors I see are Peter Milan and Jeremy Irvine, the father and son from this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I did not understand what was happening. The premise of the movie is Peter Milan owns this bar, this tavern, this ancient tavern that's built on this catacomb, this ancient catacomb of mystic magic, etc., etc. There's this being down there that has a sack over her head, and if you, the owner of this place that has his name on the deed, can call her forth and have 2 minutes of she can transform into a dead loved one, and you can speak and commune with them for 2 minutes. But after 2 minutes, she suddenly has control over the situation. So she has to obey for 2 minutes, and then after 2 minutes, it's her game.
Okay.
And the entire time, I was like, I could not get out of my head that they weren't father and son.
Yeah.
And then Baghead turned out to not be that great of a movie, and thought that it could be improved if Peter Milan or Jeremy Irvine had asked Baghead to turn into Warhorse at some point.
Yeah. Let me talk to Joey Warhorse. I miss him so much after all that time.
Joey Warhorse.
It honestly sounds like a gangster. Like, yeah, go over talk to Joey Warhorse. He'll set you up with that poker game. Do you think they were chatting a lot about Warhorse on set? Do you think they were like in the middle of some really like gory scene and like, oh boy, it reminds me of all those World War I scenes I was shooting back in Warhorse?
Possibly. Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of the horse from the movie Warhorse, and specifically of Albie's family in the movie, we talked last week about how the T-Hids, Tommy Hiddleston, the infantry, or not the infantry, the cavalry officer, the literal opposite of infantry, has sketched a picture of Joey and mailed it back to England to send to Albie, like to let him know how his horse is doing, because that's so important. And we do get.
I think I know where you're going with this.
We get this shot of like Albie gets the letter, like his parents, like the mail gets delivered. There's like the one scene we get with Albie and the rest of the thing, and he pulls it out and he sees it's this letter, and there's a picture of Joey in there, and his mom like looks at it and just says,
"Best line of the movie.
I never. It's a picture of Joey," and it's like. Yeah, ma'am, it's a drawing of a horse. Like,
she had
really?
never, in that moment, that woman had never comprehended that someone would take the time to sketch a horse. That was the first time that concept ever occurred to her.
She looks at the piece of paper and she goes diving out of the way because she thinks a horse is coming out of the page at her. Like, it's so exciting to her. It's so exciting to see a pencil drawing, admittedly, a pretty good pencil drawing of a horse.
Yeah.
But still, just like a picture of a horse.
Oh, man. And you questioned all the community folk watching the horse montage when this poor woman is just astonished that someone would take the time to sketch a horse.
Like that she can like die a happy woman having seen a 2-dimensional rendering of a horse, a line drawing of a horse.
I never thought I would live to see the day when a man would put pencil to paper and would bring forth from his imagination a rendering of a horse.
Albie, hold on to this. Keep it right here. I'm going to go get the goose and show it to him. He's going to love this.
The rest of the movie, once Albie goes to war, it's just the mom chasing the goose around because the goose has grabbed the picture and is running around the farm with it.
She calls one of her friends who later goes on to be a very famous artist and is like, "Hey, you know that new method of representation of graphical objects you've been looking for? Well, take a look at this."
She's telling to look at it through the phone.
She holds the phone up to the picture.
Someone, just right before that scene, someone introduced the concept of a phone to her, and it blew her mind again, and she doesn't know how to quite use it.
I prefer the idea that otherwise she's very up to speed on stuff. She's got a degree in theoretical physics. She's been to Milan. She's been to Cairo. She's been to Istanbul. She's traveled the world, but she's never seen a picture of a horse, and that has changed the game for her.
Oh my God. Do Do you think the picture of the horse is going to be in the trailer of this movie?
in a world where people draw pictures of animals.
Oh, do you want to play the trailer game?
Yes, I do. We turn it on and we're like, wow, a series of shots from the movie edited together for promotional purposes. I never.
Oh, all right, Truman and I have watched the movie War Horse, but we have not watched the trailer for it, and so we are going to guess what moments from the movie they are going to hinge the marketing on. Truman,
Landen.
This gets to the question I asked 100 times in the main episode. I don't know who they're selling this movie to.
I think they're selling this movie to the dads. I think they're going to lean on the war. Okay. They're going to put some horse in there, but we're not going to get... I don't think we're going to get farm stuff. There's not going to be any goose stuff. It's not going to be plowing stuff. It's going to be... I think they're going to try and sell... And also it's going to be a lot of Cumberbatch stuff, like Hiddleston and Cumberbatch. Like, I think they're going to, like, try and... I don't know. I think we're going to get a lot of the horse cavalry.
I think they're going to sell the tapestry. I think they're going to sell the multiple lives. That's a recognizable genre of animal goes through different people's lives and touches them. This is the Christmas season. This is the time we all want to feel emotions. Some of us, not
fair.
Me.
Fair. Yeah, no. This is the time that we're trying to kill our emotions. No, that's a good point. Yeah, because they're not going to try and sell it as strictly just the horse and Benedict Cumberbatch and T-Hids out there on cavalry maneuvers. So yeah, I guess there will be like snippets of a lot of different people.
In fact, I think they're going to sell this on the premise that the movie fails to deliver on, which is the separation and reunion of Albie and the horse.
Yeah. So then we're definitely going to get Albie riding the horse alongside the car with the girl in it to impress the girl.
Oh,
to show,
God, yeah.
Yeah. So Albie,
that's a
car
good one.
girl. Yeah.
I think we will get some of the training montage, like him. Is it going to be him holding the apple out, or is it going to be him holding the bridle and then backing up to the horse? You know what I'm talking about? Like that
he's
moment
holding
when he's like...
He's got the bucket of oats, but he's not making eye contact. He's backing towards Joey holding the bucket.
Is it the oats? I thought it was a thing you put over their head because, like, no one else can get the horse to do that. And the way he does it is he builds the trust by showing he's not going to be confrontational with it and backs up to it. Whatever he's holding is the moment when he's backing up toward it.
Yeah. Backing up to Joey. Yeah, I think we'll get that, and maybe like a whistle, and the horse comes running.
Okay. Is there any shot? I have to. This is very indicative of how close I paid attention. Is there any shot of this?
I landed as miming what patting a horse's neck looks like. No, honestly, there's not a lot of horse patting. There's not a lot of snout patting. They don't touch Joey that much. I gotta say, they kind of just look at him.
This is shot during COVID. They were
exactly.
Locations the entire time.
Yeah. You do not want horse COVID. It is even worse than the human version. Oh, man. So I think... No, there's not, like, horse padding. I think we're going to get him, like him and T-Hids, like, having that agreement. Or, like, not even...
T-Hiddy, yep.
The terms of it.
Same, yeah, the same thing came to mind to me, which is the line of, like, I will return him back to you after this war.
Yeah, I will return him. Yep.
I think we're going to get the shot of Benny the Cumberbatch's saber slow motioning into the ground after the battle.
Oh, that's good.
I think we're going to skip the German boys, and I think we're going to go straight to the French girl and her grandfather.
Yeah.
What are we going to show of that?
Is it going to be her trying to teach him how to jump, and instead the horse, like, kind of cutely follows her around the little horse jump and is nosing her instead?
Yeah. Something cute for the whole family.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get at least one shot though of all the cavalry dudes charging at the camera on their horses with their swords stretched out.
Well, hold on. How much war are we putting in this trailer?
I mean,
are we selling this as a war movie? Like, because if we have to choose between that and we have to choose between one of the, like, battle sequences where Albie is running through the trenches, I might go with the latter, personally.
I mean, I think that we get, like, I think it's the cavalry training montage. So it's just them, like, running and no shooting or slashing or anything. And then later we get the actual war.
Okay. All right. I'll go with that.
Yeah. But so then, though, I do think, like, we probably get, like, there's got to be some shots of Joey running through the battlefield and everything with all the chaos around him. Like, maybe he jumps the tank.
Yeah. Yes. And is there a specific shot we can point to? Because, like, I got to admit, all of that stuff is white noise to me. Like, is there an iconic shot that you can point to of Joey being magnificent in battle?
He's not. The thing is, he's not magnificent in battle. He's not doing anything, but he's just running around. But there's a shot of him running through a trench with explosions going off behind him that looks kind of like the trench run in Star Wars. So you know,
cool.
Joey running.
That sounds good.
Yeah, through trench.
So we've got just to count my actors, because we got to get as many faces in here as we can.
Sure.
We have T. Hitty. We have Benny the Cumberbatch.
B. Cummy, yeah.
I think because Toby Kebbell was being made a thing at this time, we have to get a shot of him. So I don't know what line it is, but it's got to be something along the lines of this war. You know, I can't believe what this horse has been through. That line that we made fun of in the main episode of him saying, like, this horse can withstand anything.
Yes, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this horse can pull through anything. Yeah. That's
a trailer line.
Is that what we go out on? It just like fades from that to war horse. Do you think it's a narration trying to tie all this together, or is it titles?
I think this is a title one. I think by 2011, narration is kind of passe. I think especially for an Oscar film, it's going to be a little. Yeah. They're going to go a little artsier.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
We'll see what titles we get then. Yeah, you're probably right. This isn't going to be narrated.
Is this going to have some sort of like super slow version of an alt rock song?
I'm trying to think. Like, yeah, is it some breathy female cover?
Flow.
Yeah, it's a wild horses.
Oh my God!
Couldn't drag me away. I don't know. No, I don't. I'm trying to think of another fun horse song that it could be. Goodbye Horses by Q Lazarus. I don't know.
Yeah. Should we watch this thing?
Let's watch this thing. We got 9 guesses. Let's do it.
PG-13 for intense sequences of war violence.
Better not be a pre-roll. Thank God. DreamWorks. Oh, running through the battlefield.
There it is.
But it's not
first
the trench.
shot.
Wow.
Horse with explosions going around him.
Is he jumping over a trench? Wow, this is all you're giving us. It's just literally a horse in war.
What is it? It's a horse they found wandering about in no man's land.
A war horse.
What kind of an horse? A miraculous kind of an horse, be my guess.
A miraculous kind of a horse.
More of him running through no man's land. It's like 40 seconds into the trailer.
A Steven Spielberg film.
Some England, boy loving the horse.
If this score makes me want to watch Star Trek again, I'm going to be pissed off.
Score
it's a
horse.
boy riding a horse through the English
with
countryside.
the car.
Hey,
yeah, the girl in the car. That girl's going to be back in the movie.
The woman is so
right?
amazed.
No.
She's so amazed at watching a boy ride a horse.
I promise you that I'll look after him. If I can, I'll return him to you.
Hell yeah!
He's my horse.
Dude.
Nice.
We're killing this trailer. I did not expect this tone, though.
Yeah. Just a lot of horse stuff. Oh, drawing a picture of a horse. Cavalry charge. Boom.
Okay, tested by battle.
Oh, but they're showing them getting machine gunned. Wow. Okay. Wait, touched by
kindness.
Flying over a war.
Wait, is she gonna try and make him jump? No.
And you know you can never lose.
Oh, he's going over the tank.
Jeez, oh Pete.
You have to look forward, or you'll never get home.
Wow.
This
Dramatic shot of
Christmas.
Joey's face.
Honor to ride beside you. Let every man make himself and his country proud.
Are they gonna say the words war horse?
Hope survives.
Yeah, infantry charge.
Be brave.
Then
Yeah,
the
he's-
Cumberbatch.
Be brave.
Okay, all right. People need to know why we both just laughed at the last.
It's not even really like the last shot so much as it's the culmination of just like. That's one of the stranger trailers I've watched for this. This is really weird.
Wait. Let's not get off. Why are we laughing? People aren't seeing this trailer. What was that last shot?
The last shot is just like it's like the horse's head dramatically kind of turning towards the camera against that nacho cheese English sunset, and then it just fades to Warhorse title. It's just I don't know.
I feel like you didn't even need the first 2.5 minutes of that trailer. Just show that shot and fade into the words Warhorse, and you've got yourself a trailer.
Fam, I cannot stress how much of this trailer is just like a horse running around. Like it's really.
I mean, that's the movie. That's the movie.
That is the movie. So much of it, like the opening, it's like this very long, unbroken shot of just the horse running through no man's land at the very start of the movie, or at the very start of the trailer. And then right after that, they just show Albie and the horse reuniting after the battle. So it's like they're really giving you the end of the movie immediately.
Yeah. How did we do on that? I felt like we were doing amazing until I felt like we weren't getting anything. So I ultimately don't know how we did.
We didn't do that well. I'm sorry. We don't get we get Albie in the car and the girl, or the Albie riding alongside beside the car. We get T-Hids saying I will return him, and we get a cavalry charge scene. We don't get Albie backing up towards Joey with the oats or the harness. We don't get him whistling.
I'll be back. Sorry.
Schwarzenegger could have done it. This would have been a great movie. We don't get the Cumberbatch saber. We don't get the French girl trying to get the horse to jump. We get literally everything except Joey running down the middle of the trench. We get him jumping over trenches. We get him jumping over the tank, and then we don't get the guy saying this horse can pull through anything,
which is surprising to me. But okay,
it's just a lot of the horse just running. It's just this horse.
They were like, you know what we do? We went to some lengths to get a few emerging stars in this movie. We're gonna sell this on the star of the horse star.
Horse Star Wars. Is that anything? I don't know. They put the girl.
Horse Star is another reality show in which judges are seeing which horse competing against other horses is going to be the next big horse star.
Yes, America's Next Top Horse. But like also just that they put the shot of the pretty girl in the car, seeing him riding and standing up.
She's so astonished.
But also, it just even in the movie when I saw that, it's like, okay, and a romantic subplot. Because, of course, this guy has other interests besides the horse. No. Hope you enjoyed seeing that girl, because you're never seeing her again.
Joey has a subplot of romance.
Yes.
And it ends in tragedy.
Possibly. It's a romance, or they're just pals.
It's a PG-13 film. You can't show... I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Audience, write in. What do you think Landon was going to say? But they're not even nuzzling. They're not even like nuzzling each other in a romantic way.
They nuzzle a little.
I don't know.
Tiny little nuzzle.
There's a tiny
nuzzle. There's a tiny nuzzle.
Tiny Nuzzle was the alternate title for this movie. No, it wasn't. Tiny Nuzzle.
Hold me closer, Tiny Nuzzle.
We're going insane. Tiny Nuzzle. That trailer broke us. Tiny Nuzzle would be the name for the like Air Buddies style direct-to-video spin-off about Joey Warhorse's kids who like go on little adventures with Santa Claus or something.
They're best friends with a fucking goose.
Or the goose is the bad guy. I don't know. A lot of options. Mr. Spielberg, hit me up. You don't have enough money. You can make as much money as the guy who wrote Ungentlemanly Warfare did off of the Air Bud movies. Yeah, he did. We talked about it a lot. I made the...
yeah, I know. I couldn't remember if it was that film or another one, but all right.
No, yeah, he wrote Air Bud and then a bunch of movies about Mark Wahlberg being a cop.
That's right. Yes. Okay. Well, we did not do too well on that.
No, we did not.
Should we put Warhorse down?
Oh, no. I was so worried that you, as, a vegetarian and an animal lover who gets more emotional about horses in movies, I was afraid that you wouldn't be on board for some of the gallows humor, and it's been a pleasant surprise. Yes, let's put this horse out to pasture.
Okay. I can't put him down.
You're like, your house now is just going to be stampeded by horses from all over Wisconsin.
Every time I try to end this episode, he raises his head back up in the air, and I can't do it unless his head's down.
That's the only way it works. All right. So should I press the button and see where we're going next?
Press the button. Yeah, I'm done with the shenanigans.
Okay, it looks like next we're heading to June 15th, 2018. What's it give us for a clue?
All right, well, it's bringing us a little bit closer to our modern times. The clue here is... Oh, it's a long one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. It's almost like a riddle.
What?
We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing.
Well...
I feel like I've seen that over a sunset on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Well, no, because that couldn't be on LinkedIn because it doesn't just say the answer to this is to only work and never give up.
Fair. I said LinkedIn because I quickly chickened out of saying Pinterest because I wasn't sure if Pinterest was still a thing.
Oh, Pinterest is still a thing. You can say Pinterest. No one is going to clown you for saying Pinterest.
Okay.
But also it does have big Instagram story kind of aphorism energy. I don't know that I agree, though, because I feel like there's like things you can play as an old person there's things you can play that make you an old person. Like, I have a friend who is like in her late 30s who recently got into mahjong. I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's like, I'm sorry, that ages you in my mind. No disrespect, but it does.
Ages you in your mind, ages her in your mind, but does it keep her young mentally?
Well, that is really the question. I know that she is, by about 20 years, the youngest person in her mahjong group, so...
Well, there you go.
I mean, but, like, does that keep you young mentally if you're only associating with other old people? Are you then just full of, like, facts about grandkids and Matlock?
There's only one way to find out, and that is to wait 70 years and see which one of you dies first.
Oh, God. Which one?
If she outlives you, maybe mahjong was the secret sauce the whole time.
You know, I think I'm almost certain this friend is going to outlive me, but I think it has less to do with the games that she plays and more to do with the fact that she, like, runs marathons and doesn't drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway, that brings me no closer to knowing what next week's movie is going to be about.
Well, join us here then when we cover whatever this movie is. So for Truman Caps, I have been Landen Celano.
And for Landen Celano, I've been Truman Caps. Giddy up!
Ah!
Movie Memory Machine is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. Join our Patreon at patreon.com/gruntworkpod to keep the machine running. Theme song by Porky's Groove Machine. Rate us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. For more information on today's show, visit MovieMemoryMachine.com.